Most of us have a pretty simple definition of evil. When we think of evil, we think of someone who actively goes out and does bad things just to do bad things. You know, kicking puppies, harassing children, torturing kittens, yelling slurs at strangers, robbing grandmas. But obviously, reality is a lot more complicated. Our minds have mechanisms to delude us into thinking of ourselves as decent people, even when we do bad things. So psychologists often ask if we can tell whether a person is truly, objectively evil. The closest they've come to answering it is, unsurprisingly, during the trials at Nuremberg. Army psychologist G.M. Gilbert was assigned to study war criminals who did genuinely horrific things to millions of other human beings and didn't find monsters. He found people who were level-headed, well-spoken, relatively bright, and seemingly well-adjusted. And they actually thought they were doing amazing and wonderful things for their country. But there was one trait that they all shared. In his report, he called it a genuine incapacity to feel with their fellow men and said, evil, I think, is the absence of empathy. Which reminds me of this recent viral clip.
The fundamental weakness of Western civilization is empathy. The empathy exploit. They're exploiting a bug in Western civilization.
Now, I want you to think about that for a minute. If you don't care about what happens to others, to people not like you, if you don't see them as people whose lives are as important as yours, or worthy of the same rights as you, then you'll stand by and let evil things happen, or can be easily talked into evil while thinking you're doing nothing wrong. Or that you're actually a brave supporter of doing what must be done. Because to you, the people being harmed are not your problem. Or you say that they deserved it. Or you think that they were just in the wrong place at the wrong time, so sucks to be them. The point is, just because your hands aren't bloody and you don't have the police kind of body count, doesn't automatically make you a good person. And if you do have empathy, it's not infinite. Being treated like garbage or seeing others have no empathy can completely drain yours. And that's why we want to picture evil people as these twisted monsters. Because if we sit with this idea that we're all capable of enabling or participating in evil, it gets real uncomfortable real quick. And then we start pointing fingers at each other because we are good people, damn it. We would never do anything bad to another person. At least not, physically and willingly and knowingly, right?